Solete discipuli and solete omnes. Welcome again to another episode of Latin in Layman's. I'm going to do a little bit of we're going to be working together here. You guys are going to help me fill out some blanks here. We're going to be etymologizing some of the periodic table, and I have the formal terms actually written behind me, as well as the periodic table symbol. But we're going to fill in the blank and understand exactly what they refer to, because these are the non-intuitive ones versus the ones that are more intuitive, like O is oxygen, H is hydrogen. I don't know. You can think of another one if you want to. Einsteinium is, I don't know. Anyways, I shouldn't have done that. I just outed myself. I don't know all the periodic tables. Sorry, you guys. I know the ones that are non-intuitive, though. And if you would like to learn them with me, maybe you'll get them stuck in your head a little bit easier this way, be a little bit of a mnemonic, if you will. Would really appreciate your support wherever you can. I just laid down another couple mythology episodes, one on Perseus and Andromeda and another one on brain fart, Narcissus and Echo. So I did a little bit of a rewriting of a Narcissus and Echo, and we dive into the etiological, however you want to pronounce it. I always thought it was spelled A-E, but apparently people have been telling me that it's spelled E-T-I. So whether it's A-E or E, etiological is how I'm going to pronounce it. So we implement and we'll understand the etiological implications of the myth and all that good stuff. So I'm going to shut up now. You can tip me over at Ko-Fi that you're going to find my link on my Spotify. I don't put that on TikTok or anything like that. Hit up my YouTube as well. I know this was a little bit of a long intro, but would really appreciate it. That being said, let's get on into it and let's fill in some blanks, starting with Na. Na in Latin, natrium. What is Na on the periodic table, though, you guys? I'll call you back in a hot second. My brother Jacob Connerly, if you haven't checked him out on TikTok, hashtag Jacob Connerly, I'll add him. He throws down serious historical knowledge. So I don't know if it's still filming. Got to make sure. Okay, yeah, it is actually. So with that being said, natrium. Natrium. What is Na on the periodic table? Maybe you know, maybe you're not sure. Think about it real quickly. Get that brain churning just a little bit, because I'm going to tell you right now that Na refers to sodium. Sodium on the periodic table. But S-O-D-I. See the non-intuitiveness that ticks me off? Well, because in Latin we got natrium, the formal term. So if you didn't know, now you know, and now you can kind of delineate between the two now and see as to why Na is sodium on the periodic table and why that didn't really correlate a lot of the time. Same thing with Cu. This one's a little bit similar. It means it's cuprum in Latin. First off, this is where we first started mining off of Cyprus. This is where we got this type of metal. All right, we first mined it from Cyprus. So, think about it. What do you think? We started mining copper. So, Cu is going to be copper. Next one that we have here is Ar. Ar is Latin argentum. This is where we actually first started mining this metal in Argentina a lot of the time. It's where we get a bulk mass of the mining. Ar, argentum. Do you know? Silver. If you didn't know, now you know. We've mined a bunch of silver from Argentina, and that's where we continue to do it, from my understanding at least. Last one here, K, referring to kalium. Look at that. This is an electrolyte alongside this. Oh, electrolytes. Hashtag VenturePal. Hit me up with all them electrolyte packs. Gotta love it. K, though, kalium. Which one is this one, y'all? Think about it real quickly. Maybe you already know it. I'm going to go ahead and say it's potassium. Now, nice little squat there. So, laid down some knowledge. Hope you learned something new. And if you did, I'd really appreciate some love and support wherever you can. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, rate me, share me, proliferate me. The rhetoric revolution is coming, but we need people like you to help head it. I need people taking up arms, taking up the pitchforks, the metaphorical linguistic pitchforks. With that being said, Tempest says, just get away.